Hey guys, it's John here. So for last year, I've been using the Huawei MateBook X Pro. It's been a great laptop. I absolutely love it, especially for video editing. But Huawei actually introduced a new version of it. It's the Huawei MateBook X Pro, still the same name, 2019 version. It looks the same, but has a boost in specs. So big question is, how does it fare? Well, let's find out. Now, the design of the new Huawei MateBook X Pro is no different from last year's version. In fact, it's pretty identical with the exception of the logo on the back of the unit. You have the Huawei name only instead of the peacock logo that was attached with last year's model. Beyond that, everything else is pretty much the same. I still like it because it's thin, lightweight, it has a premium construction, full-size keyboard, spacious trackpad, gorgeous looking display, and you have a lot of ports, which adds a lot of versatility, like the standard USB Type-A port. You have two USB Type-C, and you even have a headphone jack. The display is still gorgeous. There's no difference in the specs. It's still a 13.9-inch display with a resolution of 3000 by 2000 pixels. So it's a 3K display, a lot of detail, it's crisp, colors are punchy, it's a touchscreen, and as you can tell, it still has the same edge-to-edge look. The camera again still pops up from the keyboard, so it's still at an awkward angle, but besides that, the display still looks beautiful. The version I'm testing out here is powered by the 8th generation Intel Core i7 processor. It's the 8565U chipset. There is a Core i5 version. With the Core i7, it's also paired with the new GeForce MX250 GPU, and it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, so it's a really spec'd out laptop. As far as the performance, it's fast as you would expect. But honestly, when I compare it to last year's version, you're not gonna notice a whole lot of difference, especially if you're doing just some everyday stuff like checking emails, surfing the web. For video editing, it's still wonderful because it can handle 4K videos with no issues at all, and rendering times are pretty fast. But when I compare this versus last year's version, I honestly don't notice a huge difference in the performance. The one new feature that's introduced here that we haven't seen before is the Huawei Share one-hop experience. So basically what it does is it allows you to transfer files from your Huawei smartphone to the Huawei MateBook X Pro and vice versa. There's an NFC tag on the laptop itself. You just tap the Huawei smartphone onto that area, and then from there you'll be able to transfer files like pictures, videos, Word documents from the smartphone to the laptop, and again vice versa. It's neat, it's convenient, so you don't have to use any wires with this process, but again, it's only limited to Huawei smartphones. Even though I enjoy using the Huawei MateBook X Pro, it's really tough to justify purchasing it if you already have last year's version. Honestly, the design, the performance, you're probably not going to see a huge jump, but if you're in the market for a brand new laptop and you want something that's thin and light with top specs, then definitely consider the Huawei MateBook X Pro. Now, as far as pricing goes, the i5 version is going to probably cost around $1,500, while the Core i7 version with the GeForce MX250 GPU is going to run you closer to $2,000. And that is it for my video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really can't wait to check out some more laptops that were announced earlier this year. They should be coming out soon, so I'm kind of eager to check them out. So keep an eye out on my videos on my channel. Till then, I'll see you.